and welcome back to Hey Amy Jane. In today's video I am pretty much barefaced when it comes to makeup, except I've filled in my eyebrows because I am going to be doing a makeup video and first impressions video. So I'm going to be putting makeup onto my face as we discuss, as we go along, if you like. So I was very kindly sent a lot of makeup by Urban Decay, which thank you so much, Urban Decay. Like, when I opened the package I was just like blown away by your generosity. You guys are the best and I'm absolutely a huge fan of Urban Decay. I have two of the Naked palettes and I love them both so much. So I was super excited to get my hands on the rest of these goodies that they sent me. And I posted a picture on my Instagram here of the little Urban Decay haul and I got a comment asking if I could do a review, and I thought a first impressions review video would be a great plan. And if you'd like to follow my Instagram then you should definitely do that because I post loads of pictures on my Instagram and I'm obsessed with Instagram. So the first thing I received was the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray, which has redness reducing, pore minimizing and oil absorbing properties, which sounds great because as you can see I'm a little bit oily on my forehead. I really like the packaging of this. It's like matte and then green, which is just awesome. So let's give this a go. It hasn't got much of a scent to it, it's quite fresh and it's very cooling on the skin. So it seems to be absorbing into my skin quite quickly and it feels really cooling on my skin. I reckon this would be really nice for a hot summer's day. It does have a little bit of a hairspray type scent to it, that sort of lingers in the air after you've sprayed it. So that retails for £22 and you get quite a big bottle, so I think you only need a fine misting, so I think it'll last you quite a long time as well. And now it's dry, it feels a little bit tacky but quite refreshed, so I'm going to put my face on next. Next thing that Urban Decay sent me was the Naked Skin Beauty Balm Broad Spectrum SPF 20, which looks like this, and this is the BB cream version of the Naked Skin foundation and it's part of the Naked line that is very popular with Urban Decay, and I got the shade Naked Medium, which seems to suit quite well. I have had a play around with this and this is oil free. I applied that to my skin now and I actually found once I'd started applying it that it went on better with my fingers than it did with the beauty blender, but it's sunk in quite nicely and it's left quite even coverage. It feels silky on the skin. It is only a beauty balm, so if you're going to look for something a little bit more high coverage then you're going to want to use the foundation rather than this BB cream, obviously because these are much lighter, but it feels really nice in your skin. And that is £23.50 and you can also get this in a bronzing or an illuminating formula as well. The next thing, and possibly the most exciting thing I was sent, was the Naked Urban Decay Flushed palette in the shade Naked, and this is a bronzer, highlighter and blusher trio set. And again, it's from the Naked range. The only thing sadly is that this did not transport well, and in transit between Urban Decay and myself, I don't know if you can see that, but it cracked, which is really sad because I was so looking forward to trying this product. But you've got a lovely shimmery rose blush, a really nice highlighter and a bronzer. So let's contour with the bronzer to start off with. I personally like using fan brushes like this for contouring because I find that it gives you a really sharp contour, but also the fluffiness of the brush tends to blend it out and give it quite a nice blend. It's a really nice colour for me actually. I think this suits me quite well. It's nice and warm. I pretty much contour every single day now. I'm obsessed with contouring because it just gives my face so much more shape and dimension and it just makes me look much more put together. So I'm always looking for bronzers to use, and this isn't shimmery and isn't going to look too fake, so it is great for just putting in the areas where you would want to contour and where the shadows would naturally fall on your face. That's given me a really nice healthy glow and I'm really impressed with that. This palette would be something that would be just absolutely amazing for travelling. Let's move on to the blusher next. I'm taking this over the apples of my cheeks and blending it up into my temples. The great thing about this palette is that the blush, the bronzer and the highlight all work really well together, all separately, so it's a really good piece of kit to have in your makeup bag. And I really like that colour. As I say, it blends really nicely with the bronzer and adds a nice healthy glow. For my highlight, the one in the middle, I like to use my finger, my ring finger, and just apply this to the areas where the light would naturally hit your face, so the tops of your cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and your brow bone. This is much less pigmented than the blush and the bronzer, which is good and perfect for what you want for highlighting, because you don't want to be super shiny when you apply your highlighter, so that's perfect. And I'm really impressed by this palette. I'm just really sad that my palette is cracked. And the Naked Flush palette is £22.50, which I think for a bronzer, blusher and highlight is going to last you a really long time is quite a good price. The next thing I received is the Urban Decay Brow Tamer Flexible Hold Clear Brow Gel. I love the packaging of this. It's this metallic purple packaging which matches my hair. Love it. I've already filled in my eyebrows, so I'm just going to use this to shape my brows, and it's got a nice little brush. I'm liking it so far. It doesn't come out with a load of products, so you don't end up with shiny eyebrows. I shape and trim my brows so they don't really become unruly, but if you do have brows that like to go a bit haywire, then this would be great for you. And the Brow Tamer Gel is £15. The next thing I received is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the original. Now this has been much talked about on YouTube for years and years and years. I have never used it, believe it or not. I'm really excited to use this. It comes in a squeezy tube now, which I know is different from the original packaging, and it has this really cute topper to it, and then it's just a little doe foot applicator. So let's just apply this. The original one is just sort of a flesh toned primer. Feels really silky. It feels a lot like the Benefit Professional in that kind of silicone-y feeling, very silky on the skin, and it's just smoothed out my eyelids and just created a nice base for eyeshadow. This wouldn't be something I would use every day, but it would definitely be something I will use when I'm going out. It sinks into the skin very easily and it leaves it feeling really nice and smooth. So I've zoomed you in a bit now because the next thing we're going to be talking about is eyeshadow. So I've primed my eyelids now, ready for my eyeshadow, and the next thing I was sent was the Naked Basics palette by Urban Decay. I've heard a lot of things about this. It's much smaller than the original size Naked palettes, which are about sort of this big, but it is very cute, very compact, great for travelling. It comes with a mirror and you get 6 shades. So you've got Venus, Foxy, WOS, Naked 2, Faint and Crave. Only one of them, Venus, is very slightly shimmery, but the rest of them are matte. So if you prefer neutral matte eyeshadows, then this is definitely going to be the palette for you. I thought I would do a very quick eye look, just a simple sort of bronze smoky eye, just so we can see how these bad boys perform. So first I'm going to take Venus, which is this one here, all over my lid. Oh, they feel really, really soft. Oh my god, that's so pigmented. Urban Decay shadows are known for being highly pigmented, and this has not disappointed. I'm especially impressed with the very light Venus shade because often find that light shades tend to be way less pigmented than I would like. Next, I'm just going to apply a little bit of Naked 2 into the outer third. They blend out really, really nicely. I'm very impressed. So the Naked Basics palette is £23, which is a much more affordable option if you are looking to invest in Urban Decay eyeshadows, because you've heard lots of good things about them, but you don't want to invest the £36 for the full size Naked 1, 2 or 3. The next thing I received from Urban Decay is a product that I've never used before. It is the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer, and it says thicker, longer, stronger lashes. I've never used a lash primer. It looks like this, and what it does is it coats your lashes in a sort of white paste before you put your actual mascara on, in the hopes that it will then build up and strengthen your lashes underneath the mascara and just like add extra definition and length to them. The brush is a fairly standard bristle brush, as you can see, and it is a white sort of funny looking mascara, so you do have to make sure that you're going to coat your lashes completely in black mascara after applying this, because you don't want any white left over. But we'll just put this on now and see what we think of it. I'm a fan of bristle brushes, so I do like this brush a lot. It's not coating my lashes completely opaquely as I kind of expected it might do, but I guess that's going to be a good thing for the mascara application later on. It's definitely adding length to my lashes. I don't know if you can see that. First impressions, it has definitely added length to my lashes. My lashes are a lot longer. I wouldn't say they are much thicker, although I am going to be applying mascara over the top, so for now that isn't a huge issue. The Subversion Lash Primer is £15.50, so a little bit pricey, but if you are someone that has short stumpy lashes and is looking for something to help with that, then this may be something that you want to invest in. So now that's dry, in the interest of fairness, I'm going to use my everyday mascara for comparison about what it would look like without the lash primer on, and that is just my benefit. They're real mascara. It really is helping build my lashes up, you know. I'm impressed with that. I have to admit, I think this is a step that I would, it's just an extra step that's kind of, if you have a good mascara anyway, is kind of unnecessary, but it is something that I would definitely do for a night out. And the final thing I have to show you from the Urban Decay is one of their Urban Decay lipsticks. This is the Matte Stark Naked Lipstick. The packaging is really pretty of this. It's sort of all different, sort of a really funny shape. I don't know if you can see on camera. And it's got a really satisfying click when you open it up. It's got purple, loving the purple packaging. And this is sort of a very strange browny pink. I haven't actually tried anything like this on before, so I don't know if this is going to suit me, but I do like matte lipsticks a lot. It's a very pretty colour. These retail for £15.50, which is fairly sort of standard price for a high-end lipstick. Oh, it feels really nice as it goes on. You know what, I actually really like this colour. Let me know in the comments below if you think this lipstick suits me. I really like the colour actually. And it is really nice and matte and very opaque, so I'm impressed with that. So this is what the final look looks like all together. I really like it and I've been really impressed with these Urban Decay products. So thank you so much Urban Decay for sending these over. It means the world to me and I'm just so grateful that I get to review such exciting products for you guys here on my channel. If you'd like to see more beauty videos, then don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Let's try and get it to 150 likes. That would be absolutely amazing, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye everyone!